It's a long journey. Someone who knows what that journey's like leading up to an Olympic Games is the one and only Olympic royalty, Dame Laura Kenny, the most successful female cyclist in Olympic history. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good,
How are you
thanks.
feeling? I was just saying earlier, it's the first Olympic Games you've been involved in since, what, 2008? Are you excited or was it a bit of FOMO?
Oh, no, I'm so excited. I
Okay,
can't
no
wait.
FOMO.
No. It's like the first time I feel like I can go to an Olympics and actually enjoy myself. And, like, don't get me wrong, right? It's so fun. It's so much fun being an athlete. But it is stressful. And, like, I'm so unbelievably nervous when I compete. And so for me, I'm just like, the whole thing is just fun. I can't wait.
You're out there for BBC Sport as well, aren't you? So what would it be like, though, commentating and reporting on people you know so well on the bikes? I bet you get nervous then, won't you?
Yeah, I mean, I will then, definitely, yeah. Especially when the team pursuit team goes up, because obviously those girls are girls that I've trained with, you know? So, yeah, that will be nervous. And then, obviously, Jason's the coach for the men's sprint. So, again, that's nervous. But, no, yeah, I'm so excited to just get out there and actually commentate on it.
We've got to talk. We know that Tom Daley and Helen Glover are flag bearers.
Yeah.
You were for the closing ceremony in Tokyo.
Yes.
Was the flag heavy?
Yeah, it's heavy, yeah. But you get a little, like, belt thing that you hook it into, so it's actually not that bad. The weirdest thing in Tokyo was obviously I hadn't got used to, because we were out of Tokyo's lockdown, we were 2 hours out, that's where the velodrome was. We actually had a crowd because we weren't in a tight lockdown situation. And then we went back for the closing ceremony and I walked out and I was like, oh, there's no one here. Like, it was like completely eerie. It was really weird, like a ginormous stadium with no one in.
On this occasion, of course, tonight,
Yeah.
they won't be walking because they're on boats, aren't they? They're on the river, so it'll be quite a different dynamic because we're used to that procession, aren't we? But it'll be on the boats.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, I'm excited to see it. Like, I can't picture how... Normally when you see an opening ceremony, it's quite contained, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and I can't picture how it's gonna pan out.
Laura, talk to us about the Olympic Village, because you've been to the Olympics, haven't you?
Yeah,
So you've
yeah.
spent a bit of time there.
Athens.
When you're an athlete and you're there, when you meet other athletes, and do you go through a little... Is there a ritual of going, hello, I'm Sven, I'm from Germany, I'm competing in the discus? Do you kind of introduce yourself with your specialism?
I mean, no, not really. You know, actually, I would never really speak to any other athletes, and I'd really want to know. It's like the best place for people watching because you've got everyone from everywhere, all shapes and sizes, and it's like a total guessing game. But it says on your little accreditation, and like everyone wears your accreditation around your neck.
And it says your sport, does it?
And so every time someone walks past or you're in the dinner queue, I'm like, oh, what do they do? Like, because it is interesting.
But you said you didn't talk to people. Was that because you're so focused or because you, I don't know, nervous or just...
Yeah, probably more focused. I was like, I'd only go to the food hall to have food. Like, so I'd go in, get it, and then leave. Because also, you've got to think how many people are in that thing. I don't want to be getting ill. I don't want to be catching some bug. Like, I want to be in and out of there.
Yeah.
And also, I suppose, you guys, the cyclists, start later.
Yeah, so we're always
So you're not
week.
as social... I'm not saying you're a funny bunch. You might be. But I'm just saying you can't be as sociable as perhaps other competitors who have competed earlier.
No, yeah, and I mean, to be honest, we don't tend to travel. So the team this year aren't going out until Wednesday. So you tend to come in a little later as well. So you've missed like the buzz of.
Are you
like,
considered those kind of that they're a bit on their own, a bit cliquey?
No, I don't think so, no. I mean, they're actually not in... It's funny because where the velodromes are, I guess velodromes are really quite expensive to build. So most countries, they're already there and then they sort of just fit it around. So even this time, the athletes aren't staying at the athletes' village. They're actually staying at a hotel near the track because the commute is really long to get from the village to the velodrome. So they're on the outside again because that was the same in Tokyo as well.
When you're sat there this year, will there be one particular goal, one of your goals, about 5 goals that you remember particularly well, that suddenly spring to mind? That moment is my defining moment, would you say?
I mean, London 2012 is always going to have my heart, you know, like the first medal is always going to be the medal, I guess. But for me, the last one, like the one with Katie in the Madison, there are very few times that you put a plan together and it pan out to the T. And that one with Katie, the last one, was just how I dreamt it.
What's the sport you're most excited about seeing at this Olympics?
Trampolining. Yeah,
Why?
Bryony Page.
Yeah.
I used to like trampolining as a kid, and my little boy Albie, he's now got into trampolining, and he gets to come and watch it with me, and he's so excited. So Bryony, yeah, is the one.
Can you give us a sense? You are part of an extraordinary British cycling dynasty.
Yeah.
And the success we've had on the track is off the scale.
Yeah.
Does that trickle down as a pressure or a kind of honour to be part of it for the ones who you'll be watching now?
Oh, I mean, I think being part of British cycling has always been an honour, and I think it will be for as long as it's there for. You know what I mean? I think what they did, like what under Dave B's, mentality and the way he came in and changed it all in 2008, I watched that myself as a kid and just thought, this is unbelievable. And funny at the time, because my dad said, anyone that then comes past that, you've got a lot of pressure. But it never felt like that. It just felt like, we were there competing.
And it was a complete game changer, wasn't it? Because you were told at school by a careers advisor that cycling wasn't a proper job.
Yeah, it was, it was the first meeting I had going into sixth form. And they say, what do you want to be? And I mean, I was just like, well, I feel like I already am a professional athlete.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said it's not a proper job. And I remember being like, oh, OK, I'll say vet, but I'm not very good, but yeah.
Any contact since with the careers advisor?
No, I mean, my school were brilliant, bar that conversation, but no contact since.
We won't ask you to name and shame them. We will get you to tell us after. No,
Okay.
Definitely. Enjoy it.
Oh,
It's going to be
thanks.
brilliant.
And you're covering other sports as well, not just the cycling.
I am, yeah. I'm very lucky.
Including apparently the most dangerous sport in the Olympics, BMX.
Yeah, I know.
Have you had much of a go at that?
No, I've never actually done BMX, and you won't ever get me to do BMX either. But yeah, I mean...
Why not?
Because it's dangerous. We just said it's one of the most dangerous
Statistically,
sports.
according to...
Exactly.
Very, very hard on the knees, because I tried it once.
Oh, really?
Once.
Well, if
Well,
Charlie
why is
can't
that
do
so
it,
funny?
if Charlie
Why
can't
is
do
it-
it,
why is
you
everyone
will.
laughing about that?
Whereas the new sport, breakdancing...
Yeah. See, you could do... Well, you're any good at dancing? Maybe you could do break dancing.
Well, no, I wasn't any good at any of these things. But what I would ask is, do you cycle for leisure now?
No, not at the minute.
At all?
No. Well, it's just...
When was the last time you were on a bike?
Busy at the minute. Probably like 6 weeks after I announced my retirement. I did actually go for a bike ride, but since then, very little. No.
Just don't do that.
I just
What
haven't
about
got
popping to the
time.
shops?
No, that's fair enough. You
it's
haven't got
quite-
time.
Yeah, like I would ride it to the shops. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, I haven't had time.
So you do cycle to the shops?
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see you cycling.
That's
around.
what I mean, as
You'll
in
see me
casual
riding around
cycling.
Paris. Like I'll be riding in and out. So yeah,
wow.
you
With
will
a
see.
little
You wait,
shopping
someone will spot
basket.
you and they'll be at the lights. There we go.
Yeah. Come on,
Let's
then.
see what you've got.
Oh yeah, hopefully. Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
That would be so funny if you
Yeah.
took someone on.
Can you imagine?
It'd be like, there's the supercar.
Seriously,
There's the old banger.
could you still, if you got on a bike now,
Yeah. Oh, I'd be absolutely.
could you do the
useless.
numbers? Could you do the? Could you?
It's only
No, I
March,
don't
wasn't
think
he,
so.
retired? Yeah.
I know. It's just the commitment that it takes.
Yeah.
If I had full commitment, possibly, but it's a long way back, and I would be a long way off.
We don't know any of the
get-
pain, do we, that you
No,
go
like
through?
it's hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Well,
Definitely.
you don't need to do it anymore. You've done it, and
No.
you're brilliant. So
Exactly.
it's all good, and now you get to enjoy watching it
Oh,
and
thanks. Yeah.
commentating.
Have
Lovely
any
seeing
of you going out there?
No.
We have a whole
We'll be
team
glued,
out there.
glued to
Got
the
a
coverage.
whole team. We get to
Oh,
stay here.
That's
on
a
the show.
shame.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone else is thinking about going over, I highly recommend. It's the closest, isn't it? This
It
one.
is, yeah, because Rio was a long way away.
Yeah, to a
Tokyo
home
was...
Olympics,
Yeah.
So for me, I think, and I mean also, one of Team GB's sponsors, NatWest, have actually done some research into a home crowd for their travel credit card and how much benefit you actually get. And it's a 5% extra benefit that you get from a home crowd, chances of winning a medal.
Well, you know all
So if
about
there's
that.
anyone
Yeah, go out and
thinking
support
to
them.
help Team GB,
Yeah.
please do, please.
Laura, lovely talking to you. Thank
Oh,
you so
thanks
much.
for having
Laura.
me.
Enjoy
See
it.
you.